We're going to do our video today from outside, and there's our buddy hanging out with us. Every morning, we don't know. We're going to get a shot now while we can, while it's still clean. Just got it back from getting PPF'd and ceramic coated. This is my daily driver, of course, and I needed to go to the dentist today, so here we are. However, it's supposed to rain. I heard rumblings, the clouds in the sky are gray, and it kind of sucks, but it actually works out pretty well, because part of the reason why I spent so much money getting it PPF'd, besides the fact that it will protect this paint finish from rock chips or any other damages, is for the simplicity and ease of washing it. And odds are this is my dentist's car. If I had to guess, I'd say this is my dentist's car. I don't know which Aston this is, but I'm sure it's expensive. And I debate from time to time on how I want to approach and tackle knocking out some of this debt. And whether it's, do I want to pay off a vehicle with the highest interest rate, or do I want to pay off a vehicle with the highest principal balance? And so I'm actually like thinking about that right now, because the vehicle that we have, one of which has the lowest interest rate, has the lower principal balance, and it almost makes sense to go at it from, well, save more money and spend less on interest by paying off the more expensive vehicle with the higher interest rate. But part of that logic is, well, I can pay off the lower interest rate, lower principal balance vehicle first and have that accomplishment, box checked, feeling of success and a win there. And then the money that was being spent every month or required for a monthly payment could then be used to be applied to the other vehicle with the higher principal balance and the higher interest rate. And so, really and truly what I like to do is I like to make payments in like chunks. So maybe like $20,000, $30,000 at a time, and just knock it out. We're not looking to carry loans for 4, 5, 6, 7 years. We're also not looking to necessarily shell out a bunch of cash at any given time, not necessarily knowing what the future may hold, while always having a really, really good cushion and reserve. But, at the end of the day, the real goal is to have more money, to have more resources, to have more options and availability. But I don't necessarily want to use that to then buy another car or a more expensive car or anything like that. It's really just to have it. It's really just to have it, to reach the goals that I have set out, to then create streams of passive income so that I don't have to work anymore and I have an exit strategy. Speaking of that exit strategy, it actually just kind of fell into my lap. And it was funny because a friend of mine that I'm working with on this opportunity, for which I was approved for, I got word yesterday, today, that I was approved. He says, nobody wants to do this forever. But based on old models, you literally had to produce until you died. I mean, granted, if you produced and you produced and you produced and you saved and you saved and you saved, then you could, in theory, retire. But instead, what we're trying to do is we're trying to build these income streams so that retirement doesn't necessarily mean scaling back. It means just kind of physically being less obligated to do as much as you used to do, but you've built up a network, a downline, a team essentially that now pays you in perpetuity, and it's a residual income. It's a passive income stream, and it will pay you, not just you, but your family, as this opportunity is willable, and it can be passed on for generations.
So I'll tell you a secret. Rich people get richer faster because they aren't willing to work for less. They have a higher minimum standard, which is why as you become more successful, stuff becomes less worth it, which is why money comes more easily. You get rich by saying no to poor opportunities. Fundamentally, this is the difference between rich kids and poor kids, is that their parents have a higher minimum standard for the opportunities that they allow them to pursue. And so they simply aren't willing to accept the terms of work where they get paid less. You have very limited resources in terms of time and effort. A lot of it is being willing to wait for the fat pitch. So instead of swinging at every ball that comes to you, actually having the discipline to say, you know what, I'm going to downgrade my lifestyle so that I can get aggressive when that pitch comes.
Yeah. Look, it's like I'm racing on Father Time. Hard to see the vision when you only see dollar signs. Stick to plan A, cause the beef feel like compromise. Thinking shit sweet, this the life they don't advertise. Supposed to use your voice, but when you do, you ostracize. Fucking love it. Oh, I fucking love it. Land at the free with free speech, air quotes above it. Speaking of the quotes, don't look at those. We just blow the budget. Made $1 million off these songs. I just wrote another. Yeah, I just wrote another.
You know, I think it's kind of funny because I've actually got a few different selections here. Maybe I'll pick up a few more and add to the collection here when I come back. I wish I had some Eagle Rare, but Eagle Rare is pretty hard to come by where I live. And it's actually kind of funny because I picked up this bottle here and I was not planning on it, but you know, we stopped by the store and I saw it and I was like, man, my buddy really likes Jefferson's Ocean. I haven't seen this one before. This one is the Marion McLean, I believe. And I know nothing about it, but it looks cool. And it was kind of expensive. So randomly, we just saw it. And I was like, all right, buy it. And I'm going to bring it to him. We're going to sip it. We're going to tell stories. And we're going to enjoy it. And enjoy our time. Long friends. I was in his wedding. We're going to catch up. And if anything, at the very least, then we've got a new story to tell because of that. And I just find it strange, it's odd. Like I even looked today, I was considering grabbing a Insta360, Instago 360, Instago S or something. So I could do some like POV vlog driving. And the price went up. It's like $429 now for this camera. But I'm like, I just, I'm not pleased with the performance of it. Granted, what it can do. I'm also not super excited and stoked to make those types of videos. And the battery life performance is pretty weak considering. Meanwhile, I go to the package store, I go to the ABC and I see this on the shelf and I just end up buying. I could have bought the camera. But either way, you know, it's just the way things are. It's just how it is. This is actually a birthday gift that I received for turning 40 on glass. I told my wife today, we were sitting outside this morning, as we always do every morning, get ready for the day and just kind of like talk about anything, ideas, business, strategy, you name it. And I told her, just do it now. Just do it now. Don't wait, take action. Just do it now. It works every single time. And she's telling me that she wants to arrange an interview with a very, very popular congressman, political figure, and getting ready and geared up and prepared for the 2026 Florida gubernatorial race. And I told her, I'm gonna tell you just like I told my cousin. My cousin's got a peanut butter company. He makes peanut butter. And I said, I'm gonna tell you like I told him. I said, it's 2025. You have the world at your fingertips. You literally can just reach out to him on X and start and get the ball rolling to get in front of him, to get an interview, to get on his calendar, get a schedule for in person. So we'd actually travel probably to his neck of the woods, the other side of Florida, And I said, here's his website. Send him an email. Reach out to him. The key is do it now. Do it now and don't wait. Because the sooner you take action, the sooner you can get results.